Overwhelm really the problem? And I brought this up today because actually I was talking to one of my clients this week, one of my private clients this week, and I think if I open it up over here, I can see you guys if you comment. And so she said to me, she said, I'm so overwhelmed that I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. And I said, well, overwhelmed is really not the problem. Overwhelmed is really not the problem. And she's like, I don't understand. I don't understand. So let me ask you this. For those that don't know me, my name's Brenda Kiss, and what happened? What happened? Oh, I see. Okay, am I here? I don't know. Hopefully I'm still alive. Okay. So fun. So fun. Alright, it says I'm still alive. Okay, perfect. And now I just have to remember what I was just saying. So, my name's Brenda Kiss. I help women in the helping professionals who are running on empty, fill up, be able to fill up and trust themselves to listen to themselves and do the things that they are feeling called and desire to do. So, when we talk about, I say there's a couple different types of emotions, and if we speak specifically about overwhelmed, overwhelmed is what I call a surface level emotion. And when I said this to my client, she's like, what do you mean? I don't understand. Because she really felt overwhelmed, where it would put her in fight, flight, or freeze. Drop a R in the comments below if you can relate to that. Like getting so overwhelmed you don't know what to do. You either are running, stop, or you know, go back and forth in your mind or whatever. And so I said, but overwhelmed is a symptom of something deeper. So let's take a look. Let's take a look as what's causing the overwhelm, because overwhelm just doesn't happen. There are beliefs, there are stories, there are rules, there are things that you have in place that that create the overwhelmed. So let's just think about this. Let's assume you're overwhelmed because everybody's asking you to do things. Everybody's asking you to do things. And you say yes to everything, right? So, of course, that could feel overwhelming because that could be a lot of things, right? You have to take care of a lot of things. But what is causing you to say yes to doing everything? What belief is causing you to say yes? What feelings is causing you to say yes? And one of the ways to get to that answer is to ask this question is, what would happen if you didn't say yes, or if you didn't commit to all the things that you would commit to? If you didn't have to take care of everything, what would happen? In this process that I took my client through, we went through discovering what were the thoughts that were causing her to take on more than she had to. I can go on a whole nother topic about this that is all about, you know, if we look at overwhelmed from controlling everything, there's a disconnect with your higher self. You are in control and you want to do it all, right? So it's like, what's causing that story? Because that story can cause overwhelm. And when we think we have to do it all and we can't let other people help us and we can't do this and we can't do that, what is it? A couple of things, what are you trying to control? Or where are you not in control? That this gives you some piece of control. These are all things that cause overwhelm. And then these behaviors become these behaviors become habit. They become easy. It becomes familiar. It becomes what your body knows to be a normal response. So then you say to yourself, well, I get overwhelmed all the time. Well, that's because the body has learned that that's the behavior. And these behaviors that are on repeat, and I'm going to say something in a minute about the repeat behaviors. These behaviors that are on repeat become habitual reactions, patterns in the body, in the mind, in your energy. So therefore it becomes very easy to get into that state. And the body and the mind always look to, when they're in a stressful moment, always goes to what is familiar in your body. What is familiar in your body. And so this is where my tool comes into place. It's why you're doing what you do quiz, right? And this quiz assessed your core needs as a human to determine what needs that this behavior is, we'll say overwhelm, this behavior overwhelm, or this behavior of saying yes, or this behavior of needing control things. What needs are these behaviors fulfilling? Because when you know that, you are able then, you can't just decide, right? People think, well, I'll just make it, yes, decision comes with it. But when you release these stories, if you don't find a way to fulfill the needs that those stories and those patterns and that need to do everything isn't filled with a new belief system that fills the needs of your old story, you'll go right back to the old story. Because your needs need to be met. They have to. That's how the humans are designed. So drop the word quiz below and I'll send you my quiz so you can see what are your top needs and how these needs, these core needs, are what's keeping you in a loop of patterns or behaviors that you are trying to replace. So is it overwhelmed? Or is it the stories underneath that are causing the overwhelm? And if that's the case, let's see what these stories, what needs these stories are fulfilling. And then from there, I can guide you on what to do. So just drop quiz below. I'll send you the quiz completely free and help guide you through it. All right, that's what I have for you today. Get curious as to what is causing the overwhelm, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.